Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another edition of the Muneeb Show on a beautiful Tuesday, September 16th evening here in northern Alberta in the heart of oil country. Now, there's a lot of different storylines that have come out of the sports world, obviously coming off of week 2 in the NFL that finished off late last night. Very late last night. A little too late, potentially, last night. I don't know if they're ever going to do the 2 Monday night games, especially this year. I don't know why this was a thing. Maybe it was because they had to happen in Vegas and, after the fight, took a little bit of time. Maybe it was because Tom Brady couldn't make it any other time. Had to be there in studio, in the booth with his clean suit on. There was a moment there yesterday watching that game. As everybody knows, obviously, I am a Raiders fan. And watching that game, there's moments watching Gino. We went from Gino to Giono and saw Tom Brady sitting in the booth, instantly panned to him after he threw 3 picks. And we thought to ourselves, wouldn't it be nice to have Tom Brady in the silver and black? But, potentially that could happen still. It feels like Brady's still looking like he's in shape, come out and throw the football for us. Now, that was an interesting game. Obviously, Raiders, Chargers, but Texans, Bucks, also a very good game. Raiders, Chargers, a bit of a snooze fest, I will be honest, as a fan as well. Just felt like there was nothing quite happening on both sides of the field. But incredible week of football that we had, obviously college football as well. And there was another sport that was being played. We're almost in October. You know what that means. October baseball is almost here. Now, that's where we get started because the Toronto Blue Jays are going to win the World Series. Congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays.
I thought they already did.
The Toronto Blue Jays debuted a pitcher yesterday. Nelly G, you want to share some of the stats that we have on him?
Trey, I'm butchering his last name. I do not know how to pronounce it, but Savage.
I think it's Savage.
Savage. Trey Savage, 22-year-old, allowed 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 walks in 5 innings, throwing 49 of 69 pitches for strikes. Not bad. That is, and he had 9 strikeouts, right? 9 strikeouts. I saw there that he had an impressive number of swing and misses as well. It was I have it here, 19 swing and misses. Now, I mean, we're still kind of new to the baseball world, I think. So it's kind of interesting to see how we learn in this space. But I feel like that seems like an incredible stat to have, especially as somebody that's debuting for the Toronto Blue Jays. And, of course, this is a time where, the Blue Jays, we look pretty good. There's moments that we look really good. Tough news out of the Blue Jays camp. Bo Bichette, who's our cleanup hitter, also playing shortstop. He will miss the remainder of the regular season. Could return for the playoffs.
Okay, we need him.
We have to.
Need him.
Have to. It's
yeah, very good trio at the top there with George Springer, Vladdy, and Bo Bichette. So would love to have Bo Bichette obviously in the lineup once we make our run to the World Series. And that will be an incredible feat. Now let's meet the team. Obviously everybody's here today at the gambling table, at Pete Bets and at Nelly G. You like our chances to win the World Series, obviously.
Yeah, have to. We're the second best team in the league right now?
Oh,
yeah,
we're humming.
We're humming. And
right now.
The Yankees have made it too.
Yeah.
That was surprising. I thought they were gonna frizzle out.
Yeah, but we talked about how in baseball you can have so many lulls, an incredible amount of lulls, and still be okay. Yeah. Because of the amount of games that there are, right? It's just you can have a 19-game losing streak and still be right there at the end. And it's okay, this is kind of interesting. But the Yankees have started to play a little bit better, I want to say, as well.
Yeah,
so.
they have. They are plus 122 differential.
Okay, so but a lot of the conversation I think around the Yankees that I've seen, it has kind of entered in my algorithm, is that this Yankees team is either all or nothing. It's the idea that they're just trying to hit dingers, which I thought was the entire concept of baseball, but apparently not. Apparently the
you're
concept
trying to get
also
on base, right?
Yeah, it's also just putting the ball in play.
Yeah,
essentially is one of the kind of things that they want to accomplish.
Because home runs with no one on are kind of...
Yeah, but it's a run.
It's 1 run, but you kind of want somebody on base.
On base, yeah, I agree.
Make it worth.
Because it's you can have 1 home run in the inning and everybody else just swings and misses. It's okay, that wasn't a great thing because we could have got some more walks, also tire out the pitcher on the other side and things like that, right? So it's like playing that type of game as well. Baseball, interesting sport, obviously. It's an interesting strategy game as well. And speaking of strategy, obviously the Houston Astros said Yordan Alvarez, who just came back not too long ago, he's also expected to miss some time as well. So, I mean, it'll be kind of interesting to see how Houston, obviously they had to pick up Carlos Correa, making his return back to Houston. So that's kind of worked out for them. But the Astros are also in a interesting spot.
82% chance to make the playoffs. So.
Yeah. Now they're without Yordan, it's gonna be
they're gonna have to win some games.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see because Yordan Alvarez. I mean, that ball touches his bat, it's gone.
It's a bomb.
The guy is very good at what he does.
In his hands.
Yeah, very good at what he does. But that's all the baseball talk we have. Unless you want to add anything else.
I mean, all I'm hearing from you guys is that Toronto Blue Jays have won
the World Series.
Congratulations again. Love ballpark, food as well. So I want to say
Glizzy's at a ballpark, Coach.
Coach does feel like Coach will take a Glizzy anytime, anywhere, anytime. Because does like the Glizzy, obviously. But I do think, once we're making our run, would like to go to a Blue Jays game in the playoffs this year. I think the atmosphere is going to be electric.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think the atmosphere. Could you imagine they play Seattle?
Oh, and they get the get back.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Am I wearing the I am wearing the Mariners hat.
Yeah, it could be interesting.
I don't have a Blue Jays hat.
Well, also, a lot of travel period, though.
Yeah, for the
long travel. Long travel if they're going to go all the way there.
8-hour flight, probably?
No. I think probably 4.5, maybe 5.
No, because it's 4.5, 5 from here.
It's 4 from here.
No.
And it's an hour and a half, maybe an hour and a half to Seattle.
Yeah. So 5.5, 6. That's close.
Depending on the wind.
Yeah, that actually
headwind or tailwind.
When you're coming back from Toronto, it's longer.
Yeah, so going there is 3, coming back is 4.
Yeah.
Tailwind, headwind.
It's a 4-hour, 45-minute flight.
Yeah, that's but you have to round up.
Yeah.
You have to take in. Air Canada potentially still on strike. Or they might be at that time again because they can't figure their shit out still.
Ever.
Or
even when they're not on strike, there might be a delay.
That's what I mean. So you have to factor all those things in. And also,
it's like a 12-hour flight.
Also, again, don't want to go down this route, but we fly commercial, obviously.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, really?
And how come it never starts at gate 1? How come it's always gate 418? It's like
you come out of security, you're at gate 5.
Yeah, and I'm like, I have to walk
across the
15 minutes. Oh, okay, this is gonna. It's always.
And it's situation. They should have little cart. You know those cart people that take old people? Have that for the normal people. Have a pickup and a drop off.
They have that in Calgary.
Yeah, it just
for normal people.
Yeah,
they have it
it just goes around.
Yeah, you just have to pay a little bit, or you could just have a funny. Bro. You could just take Coach's Walk and you'll be fine.
Coach's Walk.
Yeah, it's a little bit special.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and then you might fit. Let's move on to some other sports. There was some NFL obviously that took place last night. Houston Texans and the Tampa Bay Bucks. Nelly G, what did you see from that game? What did you like? What did you not like?
I do not like Igbuka losing my bet for me. I mean, that drop catch in the clutch there just...
Totally 3rd and 10, I want to say, kind of to put them into...
he had the ball in his hands clean.
Yeah.
And then just drops.
But, rookie, it's going to happen.
He was kind of hurt, too.
Yeah. It was a good game, though. I mean, we saw a lot from Baker. I don't know if you guys seen, but there was a play where it looked like he had a very, very bad injury.
Yeah.
But then CJ Gardner-Johnson starts talking shit.
Yeah.
Baker Mayfield gets right back up and in his face starts talking shit.
Yeah. Love Baker Mayfield.
Love to see that from him.
Also, after the 3rd and 10 drop was the 4th and 10, which was the play of the game, right?
Yeah.
And then he's able to get out of the
pocket.
Gotta get that sack if you're the Texans.
Gotta get there or stop him before.
And then he's able to flip over an individual, get the first down. Now you're really in position to go and get the touchdown because you're down, I think 5 at that point, right? 14-19 maybe potentially was the score at that time. So you're able to go and Baker Mayfield, the guy?
He's been a guy.
He's been a guy.
I don't know how the Panthers got him.
Or the Browns or the Rams.
Yeah.
I think they're having him.
Well, the Rams
play as like on the line or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you remember that? Yeah, you remember he was getting asked to play on the O line.
What?
He was a practice squad. I think interior guard. He was playing with the Carolina Panthers. So
they had him in the 3 stars.
Yeah.
Now he's in Tampa in the sun, feeling the vitamin D.
Throwing 40 TDs a year.
Of course, it's the Panthers and the Browns that mess up that bad.
Also, one of the other things is that in Tampa, it's not easy to take over from a Tom Brady who GOAT of football
won
the championship in Tampa, and then you step into that role and on a 1-year deal at that time. Nobody really knows, and then. Within the first 6 weeks, you won over the entire fan base. Obviously, you won over the franchise as well, and then they're able to give you more money, but still criminally underpaid. Doesn't it feel like Baker Mayfield's still kind of criminally underpaid because he's done more than a lot of the $50-some million quarterbacks?
He's getting 25?
I think he's over 30. I want to say because his comparison this past season was the Sam Darnold situation in Seattle.
Oh, no.
So Sam Darnold got over 30 as well because of that. So it's a little bit interesting, obviously. And of course
26, almost 27.
25.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
wow.
25,
So that
it's 2025 cap it.
Okay, that's the cap it. Yeah. Criminally underpaid, obviously.
He made 130
But it's like a 3-year 100K? 100 million.
Yeah, that's the deal that Sam just signed. 3-year, $100 million. Last year player option, I think, or team option, I want to say, in Seattle. So that'll be
$28 million signing bonus.
Yeah,
imagine that.
Yeah.
I might not show up to the season, coach.
But if you want to get more money,
I'm good with the 28. Keep the rest.
That's 28.
That's enough for me.
Yeah,
that can give me enough sense.
I might not even get through the whole 28.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I might be gone before then.
Get it?
28 mil, cash.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear Joe Burrow talk about it. He said, they just wire you right after you sign.
Shout out. Have to.
Have to.
Have to.
Money.
Obviously looking incredibly handsome in the dark green, I want to say. Under Armour is what it looks like. Coach Easy's here as well. Coach, obviously great shirt on you today. Under Armour still a brand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys.
I saw there was this very jacked individual talking about Under Armour, Steph Curry shoe technology.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that.
Did you see that clip?
When he put it on the thing?
Yes. It was a kind of a cool demonstration that he was doing. You know those trade shows that you go to and people are just demonstrating their products? That's essentially what he was doing. It was a hilarious situation.
He's like the CEO or something.
I want to say he's the founder and CEO. I think that was the title. That. Incredibly jacked. I mean, the dude's biceps.
Huge.
Absurd.
He's looking like Coach?
Coach would look like us if we stand right. You know what I mean? One of those situations. Yeah. Okay, so this guy obviously pitched after. Who's the Mavs general manager right now? Nico
Harrison.
Nico Harris. Is that his name?
Harrison.
Is that his
name?
Nico. I want to say it's Nico. We'll just call him Nico.
Yeah, it is Nico for sure.
Yeah, so this guy pitched to Steph after Nico obviously botched the Steph Curry Nike situation. This guy steps in, and what was important to Steph was getting his shot off even quicker, is what he was saying. Yeah. Okay, and the way he developed this shoe technology is the airflow on the sole of the shoe. Okay, so then how he demonstrated it is that there's this obviously hardwood flooring, just a piece of it on a 45, maybe 50-degree angle, just sitting there. He puts a Nike shoe on there, just lights off. Puts his
KD too.
Yeah, he put a KD.
KD,
which is hilarious. Yeah. Okay, he puts the Steph Curry 11s. Steph Curry 11. Holy shit. Steph Curry 11 on it. Boom, stop. He's like, there's no glue, there's no, it's just the airflow of it. Okay. Yeah. He's like, this was very important.
He's like 0.2 of a second. Yeah. He's like, for a normal person, doesn't make a difference, but for Steph, it does. Exactly. It's the next reel.
completely enamored by what was happening. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? What kind of
I laughed when the KD just slipped right off.
Comment section, hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, comment section, very, very funny. Because some people were like, yeah, but it's ugly. I was like, fair.
Yeah.
Fair. H can relate to that. Okay, because H has to get some swag. Nah,
Wow.
as a hooper, you want to look swag.
Uncalled for.
But sometimes the most swaggy hoopers are the worst. You ever walk into like Meadows or something and you see someone arm sleeved up, headband on, and then jump shots hitting the back of the backboard.
Yeah, but when you get on that, right, you're like, I want that guy on my team. Okay, because he looks the part, right? Yeah. What he does after that, that's on to him. Okay, that's not in your control, right? That's up to him.
You want someone to look good, play good.
But has to look the part.
Yeah.
Right? See, Ace, that's what we've been saying. Gotta look the part.
Cannot look the part. Cannot look the part. High socks. Can't be wearing no-show socks. You know what I mean? Especially when you're wearing short shorts.
Yeah.
Short shorts, yeah. Tough. Short shorts with low socks, that's a lot of leg. That's a lot of leg. That's a lot of leg.
Might be too much leg.
That's a lot of leg. That's a lot of leg. And like bony knee. Those kneecaps were sharp. They were sharp, so I was like, okay. So you gotta get some swag in your game, obviously.
If you want to go, low socks, low shorts.
Yeah, if you want to change your ranking from
low
5,000,
never.
You can wear low shorts.
If you want to change your ranking from 5,000 to 4,999, you gotta outswag coach.
Yeah, facts. And then, he said left hand versus coach.
Yeah, but the game will speak for itself. Yeah. I'm saying even before.
Yo, we could go today. Is there not a tennis court over there?
Yeah, Orchards? Like, see, you're always...
There's one down there.
In Orchards, there's a tennis court.
You're always like...
Bro, no, because I'm tired, bro.
I'm tired.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to go.
He's itching.
I saw one, I think in Orchards there.
Yeah.
Not too far.
Yeah, we don't have access to that.
Yeah, you might need to live there.
We jump in the
think
fence.
they're letting
These are private clubs.
We jump in the fence.
Yeah, we could,
but
you might not be able to.
No, I don't think
we might get...
I mean...
Yeah, you might not be able to.
I might get stuck. I was about to say. That's a tough ass. And then play a tennis match?
Yeah.
Count me out. That's tough.
Yeah.
I'm going to waste all my energy on jumping the fence.
Yeah, it'll be, I mean, we'll get there, coach. We'll get there, don't worry. But gotta look the part, obviously. And CJ Stroud at points yesterday looked the part and didn't at parts. Right? I think that was kind of the takeaway. The touchdown to Nico Collins, couldn't throw the ball any better than that. That was a beautiful throw. It was perfect, right over the shoulder. Incredible catch as well, by the way. But I felt like looked the part, right? And then in parts, didn't. It went back to reverting back to what he was last year, especially early last year. And it felt like, got to see that jump from CJ. It's got to be a little bit more consistent if he wants. They're 0-2, right? Yeah. The Houston Texans start 0-2.
0-2, yeah.
No,
they're
0-2. They played the Rams week 1. They lost with them, obviously, and they lose to the Bucks. Tough schedule also, but they start 0-2. The Jags, I want to say, are 1-1. Indiana Jones, obviously, 2-0. Titans, 0-2. So, if you want to have a chance, I'm not saying that this is. Let's not write their, eulogy right away. But it's not the Saints. But hopefully, they're able to kind of figure this out and bounce back because they still have a chance to. Always have a chance to win that division.
That's my division.
Not anymore though, because we got Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones does look very
dark horse for MVP, baby.
And also potentially offensive rookie of the year, Tyler Warren, on that team as well.
Cannot be 0-2 with Cam Ward in them.
That's also the rookie. Also tough match. Tough two games though. Yeah. You play the Denver Broncos, which we think is going to be a very, very good defense, and then the Rams, which we also think very good defense. So it's like, as a rookie, tough 2 games.
He scored over 30 points to combined.
Yeah, but also there was this one throw that Cam Ward had for a touchdown the other day that I was like, this is the guy.
Through a crossbody kind of?
Yeah, crossbody, almost out.
Yeah.
And I just feel like receivers have to help you a little bit more. You know, they still had drops against the Rams. Obviously, 8 drops week 1. I think they had 4 or 5 in week 2. So Cam Ward's dad probably losing his mind. He's like,
He's on his knees somewhere.
I went from Miami U thinking that this is the pros. You guys are not looking like pros, but he forgot that, you know, it's the Titans that you got dropped into. There's a guy, Eric.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Ayumaner. Yeah, shout out to him, Albertan. Obviously, he's from Medicine Hat, I want to say as well. Or is he from Lethbridge? I think he might be from Lethbridge. I think he's from Southern Alberta. He plays receiver? Yeah. He plays receiver, yeah. Very good player. Was very good, actually, in training camp. I want to say he got drafted, but didn't know he was going to make the team, right? And then I think after the first 2 weeks of training camp, was able to like really impress the coaches. Then moved up in the depth chart. Started off as I think the 5th or 6th wide receiver, and then after like coming into the season, it was like, oh, he's the 3rd wide receiver. Now potentially the 2nd wide receiver.
I think he is the second.
Yeah, behind Calvin Ridley, and it's like the jump we just see this kid make in 4 months. Absurd.
Yeah. He went to Stanford.
4th round pick this year.
He's from Lethbridge. Where is he from? Right, hometown. I want to say. I think he's from Lethbridge, or I know he's from Alberta. That's all I remember. So shout out to him, man. But the Titans got to figure something out. Now, the Texans, the tackling. You remember, I don't know if you saw the play of Bucky Irving. There was that one play where he broke like 18 tackles. And it was a big play of the game, just off of a screen.
Oh, yeah. He stopped and then, stopped.
But didn't it feel like, dude, you got to tackle better than this. If you want to win.
4 guys touched him before he went down. Pause.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Right? And, dude, you have to tackle better than this.
If you're getting 2 hands on a guy, you better be
gotta tackle him. Yeah. And it just felt like there were so many missed tackles late in that game as well for the Texans that didn't help them. I saw clips of D'Amico Ryan post-game. Again, shout out to him because he stayed very even keel. I could imagine he was losing his mind because he had just come off watching, you know, and he played defense. So it's like he was probably seeing that like, dude, how are we not making these tackles, right? But Bucky Irving, man, they have found, I'm telling you, the Bucs have drafted really well, it feels
really well.
Right? Haven't they drafted
and
really,
the receiver, Ibuka?
Yeah, which, I will
Easy
say.
draft pick?
I will say going into last draft, after Brock Bowers, did feel like Ibuka was going to be the best skill position prospect that we've seen in a long time. Thought he was going to be a surefire 1,000 yard receiver day one.
Yeah.
And if you ask, I think a lot of people before the draft, they were like, this is the guy. Have to go get this guy. Thought there was an option for the Raiders actually to get him at 6, not Genty, simply because run game, very good to have a good run game and things like that. Need a good offensive line to have a good run game. And, quarterback play does not dictate wide receiver play as much, simply because if you're going to be playing quarterback in the NFL, right, if my wide receiver can create separation, my quarterback, whoever it is, should be able to hit you.
Easily.
Just like the separation, especially using leverage and things like that. Him opposite of Brock Bowers would have been a pretty good kind of tandem that we would have developed. Now, we obviously took Genty, who I'm happy that we took him. Got to give him the ball more. Like, what? How is he only touching the ball 7 times, I want to say, in the entire first half?
Oh,
it's like, what are we drafted this guy 6th overall.
That screen play to him was a setup. Mine was just
there was a lot of things that I was like, what? And then on the other side, Omarion Hampton also drafted in the first round. He was like the 22nd pick or something. And like they barely ran the ball with him. And sometimes I think that this is my problem with the Chargers, always has been, is that Justin Herbert, I think they get lost in the Herb train.
Yeah.
Where it's like, this guy can do everything. So it's like, why not just throw the ball 50 times? Because he can make 45 of them. And things like that. It's just
they said they weren't going to throw, but their offensive coordinator is nice. What's his name? He's going to be a head coach soon.
I think you're thinking of defensive coordinator. Sprinter?
Is it defensive?
Yeah, he calls the defense for that team. Very good coach.
Sprinter. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Very good coach.
Yeah.
Todd Monken is their offensive coordinator. He came from the Baltimore Ravens system.
Oh, yeah. No,
he was sitting, obviously, in the booth up there. But, Yeah, no, I just feel
a lot
like...
of checkdowns for Najee Harris in the second half, I want to say, right?
Well, because I think Hampton fumbled at one point. Oh, that was late in the game.
That was late.
Yeah,
right after Najee Harris' next drive.
Yeah, because they're like...
Drive.
Dude, Jim Harbaugh's watching that like, dude, you can't fucking fumble this.
And he got scared. He just saw Max Crosby never grab the ball. Do you guys see the replay?
Yeah.
Right when he looked up, he said, "Oh my
But
God."
also the fourth down play I thought was really done by the Chargers as well. You remember that, like the little jet sweep toss?
That play was stupid.
That was so dumb. It's like, dude, you have ran the ball pretty effectively. Like now's not the time to start getting, cute or too.
And
cute.
You needed like what?
I think 2 yards.
2 yards. Like all you needed was 2
less
yards.
than 2 yards. It was crazy. I was like, dude, throw the ball in this situation if anything. But because Keenan Allen, what a
pickup.
Like he went back there, and now it's back to being.
It's like he's never left, honestly.
Yeah, just regular.
Maybe just like San
Diego. He took a year. I mean, he went a year with Caleb Williams and was like, "Fuck this."
They were screaming at each other, right? Weren't they yelling at each other?
Caleb and them. No, I think that their relationship was very good. Obviously, him on Hard Knocks, very good relationship. You remember that first clip ever though? But when Keenan signed and
they're dabbing up or something. Right?
Yeah, but. Caleb Williams didn't actually like it was that whole thing where he didn't show enough respect. You know, the internet tells him.
It's Caleb, man. There's always something with Caleb. I'm trying to tell you guys.
Tell him, bro.
Caleb sucks. Caleb sucks. Who are they playing next week?
The Bears.
They're playing.
Probably a tough team if I had to guess. Probably a team better than them.
Cowboys, yeah.
So probably a team better than them if I had to guess. Now the Cowboys.
In Chicago.
The Cowboys do offer you some level of their defensive plan hasn't worked great.
Yeah.
It did again against Philly, but also now it feels like after 2 weeks, Philadelphia's offense hasn't looked great. So it's like, was that more Dallas defense? Was that Philly offense? I'm leaning towards the Philly offense because Russell Wilson just put 36 on you.
Yeah. That hasn't happened in 5 years?
37. Yeah, and he passed for over 400 yards. So it's like, this is
Unlimited.
Let's not disrespect Mr. Unlimited.
Yeah.
Mr. Unlimited. Yeah.
That's right.
Let Russ cook, obviously. So there was a lot. I just think that if you're going to... The Bears could have a good week.
Hopefully.
But
hopefully not.
Even odds to start off.
If they get scored on first, game's over. Mm-hmm. Caleb's going to start pouting.
Fair.
I want to throw the ball more, Ben.
Are they the Thursday game?
Oh my God. What is the Thursday game? Yeah.
It's the Bills, I want to say. Yeah.
Seahawks.
Bills, Dolphins.
Nobody wants to see the Dolphins.
I told you Thursday under.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see the Dolphins.
Honestly, the Bills could probably cover that.
Yeah, I was about to say I think the Bills might cover.
No,
but
Undy.
Yo, are the Chargers for real this year? What do you think?
They looking like it.
Yeah.
Because
Derwin James is just flying.
Also,
James Derwin
does feel like the Chargers are going to be a pretty good team. Now, I've never said that in my life of watching football, just simply because the Chargers do very Charger things, right? Get away from what works for them very quickly, simply because they think that they can get away with it, and everybody's like, dude, you can't be doing this. Now, offensive line under Jim Harbaugh, very good. Much better than it has been in the past.
Slater, too.
Yeah, Joe Alt moving to the left side was the right move to make. But, it just felt like they have...
Like last year, they looked good, too, throughout the year. And then then they play against what? The Texans?
CJ Stroud, I want to say, yeah.
Jay Herbo throws 4 picks. They only put up 12 points in that game. It's just like...
Yeah, how did we get here?
I think once he wins a playoff game, I could take him and his team seriously. But at this point, it's still the Chiefs.
Also, Khalil Mack injury could be pretty problematic.
Yeah.
Right?
What was that? Was that pec?
No, arm or elbow, I want to say.
Yeah.
Elbow on his left. But, the way he exited, the way he looked, felt like it was not a good thing. Now, speaking of injury...
I mean, he was still out there while, watching the game.
Yeah,
so that's a good
but
sign,
in a sling.
Right? Yeah.
It was the elbow.
It was the elbow, right? Now, obviously, there was another injury that happened between that game. Cansey, right? Calais Cansey. He's out he's a defensive tackle. I remember he was playing with Kalijah Cansey. Tore pec. He will miss the rest of the season. I want to say 2 years ago, was he their first round pick? Very good player. Very good. Him, Vita Vea, obviously, together make a pretty good run-stopping tandem. But injuries are starting to pile up. Doesn't it feel like that?
Yeah.
In the NFL? Aaron Jones, I just saw he got placed on IR. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? When did we realize that this guy got injured?
Yeah. Everybody's getting
apparently
injured.
A hamstring. Aaron Jones will miss at least the next 4 games. Also for fantasy, what does that mean for a Jordan Mason potentially? Cam Akers re-signing apparently with the Vikings as well, coming off of his couch to re-sign with the Vikings. So it does feel like...
What happened to Cam Akers?
He was on the Vikings last year. Yeah, and then he got cut, now he's on his way back. So it was one of those situations where it feels like injuries have started to kind of pile up at a much more regular pace. And obviously, speaking of injuries, Sean McVay tore his plantar fasciitis while trying to call a timeout during the game.
I thought he was one of the coaches that had a guy
for a timeout
for doing all that shit, holding him back.
Oh, I know.
But he doesn't have a guy for obviously the red flag, carries that in his back pocket, and timeouts. That's his. And he's the play caller.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a little bit.
But he has a guy that holds him back.
Yeah, he's a designated guy that just grabs his waist. And it's like, Coach, you can't be on the sidelines. Which,
because he's been penalized for that before, right?
Yeah. So that's a tough. I mean, Coach getting that injury, yikes. That's a tough situation. But I saw the Bengals have signed
Mike
White. And another guy, right? Brett Ripken.
Really?
And Sean Clifford. 3 quarterbacks that they signed within the last
Man, go get Jameis Winston, man. I want to see him throw darts to fucking
Dude, go get
Chase.
Kirk Cousins.
Kirky-o.
I think that's the guy,
That's too much
right?
money.
They already...
But...
Now, you think he can't reach a buyout with Atlanta?
If they were going to reach a buyout, they would have done it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
because I assume...
trade.
Because the way that Kirk Cousins looked on that sidelines on Sunday Night Football, arms crossed behind his back, helmet on, never took the helmet off at any point of the game.
You didn't want anybody to see it.
Helmet on, you just
meditating.
I'd be doing that too if I'm making, how much you making, 40 mil?
Nah, but you could tell he's itching to play. He is.
40 mil? Alright.
Yeah, but he's itching to play.
Hey, you want my services? It's 40 mil.
Pause.
But they're saying you could get the 130 that he has left owing in one go, then you can go out and try to play for another team. Wouldn't that be? Actually, you're not as competitive as Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
I'm just
Kirky-o trying to win a Super Bowl, man.
130 direct. Now we talking. 130 direct. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all about the money.
All about the money.
So
money,
you would take the Saudi league money.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the problem with the athletes.
That is the problem with athletes.
Ain't no care about the money.
Nothing wrong about
no love for the game anymore.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Is Manchester United players feeding their families?
Yeah.
Probably
not.
Not for long.
Not for long because they might get
relegated.
Kirk Cousins I think is the right guy to get. I don't know if he's gonna get bought out. Honestly, also because
it's a fat contract.
Yeah, but also because backup quarterback you need to have one, right? That's why Aiden O'Connell tore his can't remember what the injury was, broken hand maybe or something like that in that preseason game. Literally that night we went and got Kenny Pickett. It's because you just need somebody to have if your starting quarterback goes down even for a game or two. And
I just don't get why. I mean, I guess there's not that many.
There's just not that many.
Yeah.
There's just not that many good ones. So it's you gotta have a stash of this. That's why I think the Carson Wentz pickup for the Vikings late in the year, very good because now he's gonna go out there and play this Sunday, right? Carson's gonna start, yeah. So
honestly, it might help him too. So you never know.
Which one?
Carson Wentz for the Vikings.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's one of those situations where gotta have these kind of quarterback stash if you're gonna be, and Jameis does seem like the regular option for everybody now in need of a quarterback. Even if you're San Francisco.
Yeah.
At least you had a Mac Jones who, granted, did go up against the Saints, but did have Mac Jones that can go out there and play. But it's if you didn't have that, who do you really turn to?
Yeah.
right? So I think that there's going to be kind of a rush, like for a lot of these teams to try to get that position filled.
I was gonna say Marcus Mariota, but I forget he's the backup for Jaden Daniels.
He is,
and he might be playing this weekend.
He's still in the league.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing this weekend. Yeah,
right.
Is Daniels
not bad?
Yeah, Jaden Daniels I think is leaning towards probably being out.
Tough.
So that will be
for my fantasy team.
Coaches. Your fantasy.
Well, they don't want to have RG3.
I have Joe Burrow, man. I don't want to hear you complain.
Yeah. Like, Joe Burrow top injury.
Sucks to say.
You're gonna miss your guy for a week.
That was your
first
pick and second round.
I'll trade you.
Second round.
I'll trade you if you give me a good package. I'll take Joe Burrow off your hands.
Give me a
good package.
I'll give you Joe for Devontae.
Yeah.
Send it.
I'll give you Joe for Devontae, but you don't have Joe.
Yeah. Other way around.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll give you
Devontae Adams,
right?
No, Smith.
Oh.
Still a good deal. Still a good deal. Yeah, speaking of that, like, what's going on with Philly's offense?
No, they suck, man. I drafted Devontae. He doesn't do shit. Poke him. Move. Do something.
What's going on with their offense?
I don't know, man.
I mean, like, A.J. Brown has gone, 5 catches in 2 games? It's like, what are we... are we not throwing him the ball? Like,
Sirianni's not a good coach. He just knows one thing.
Whoa. There will be no Nick Sirianni slander.
It could be a Super Bowl hangover. They are 2-0.
Jalen Hurts is not a top 5 quarterback.
They've won 2-0, but...
he's had 230 yards in both games?
They've won the game.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Manager.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
What, you're like, who's the guy on the Chiefs? Was it Chris Jones?
Yeah.
He's like,
oh yeah.
He didn't have 100 yards. We won the fucking game.
Yeah, you can only say that if your team's a loser.
Yeah.
Which, same.
Okay,
sorry, it's a little bit tough spot.
Spencer Rattler's had more yards than him. Right? don't speak on my saying.
Yeah. No, but I just think like they, obviously Kellen Moore and the creativity with him did go to the Saints. So like now you have to readjust your entire kind of offensive scheme around that. But Saquon Barkley's still performing, and that's the only thing that they're kind of. And Jalen Hurts has looked pretty good. I feel like a lot of the decisions he's made hasn't turned the ball over in 2 weeks.
He's rushing too. He's picking up yards.
Yeah, it's just like the creativity is not great. So it's like, how are we gonna? That defense is one of those things where it's like you can win because you have, Jalen Carter when he's not spitting on anybody. Very good player, and like all those people that you have on that side. So it's like, but I feel like the conversation is gonna get very loud if they go into week 3 and they look as mediocre and poor as they did this past weekend.
But what if they win at the same time?
I think if they win, like it's okay because everybody kind of understands what this team is now judged upon because you just won a Super Bowl. It's like, dude, you have to beat this team if you want to make it to a Super Bowl. So if you're the Packers, right, that everybody's already kind of started to crown as the best team in the league potentially, not just in the NFC. This is your moment to do the cheese. Was that the chant? What was the chant to the Packers?
That's why I'm rocking the green, baby. cheese. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do like the old chant better. The Go Pack Go.
Go.
You know, like that one.
That was elite.
Go, Pack, go.
Yeah.
I'm going to start a campaign for cheese.
Yeah, Coach, let's go through our picks. You want to see how you did?
Yeah, I probably did pretty... I'm going to guess. I think I got like 4 games wrong out of how many?
4.
Damn, that's it.
Okay.
I think I got 4 games
That's pretty
wrong.
good.
Yeah.
So obviously Bills at Jets. I took the Jets. You took the Bills.
Yeah,
terrible pick by me. You know what I mean? I thought they would cover at least because of how they looked.
You were wrong.
The week before. Bills. I mean, just looked so much better. I'm wrong.
It's the Bills.
This is the year. This is the year the Bills are going. We both took the Lions, so
easy.
Yeah. Okay. I took the Browns to cover. I did take the Baltimore Ravens to win.
I said double, triple it.
Wow. This is not looking good for me, actually, in this situation. The Baltimore Ravens, they won by like 100 points. That's ridiculous. I think we both took the Bengals.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good sign there. We both took the Rams. Did the Rams cover?
What was the line?
Yeah,
they did cover.
Yeah, they did cover.
Yeah.
They did cover. So
looking good so far, Coach.
Okay. Pats at Dolphins, 1.5 spread.
Fuck, we're both wrong on that.
No, we both took the Pats.
So you good?
Yeah,
we're good.
Okay.
You got it right.
Yeah. So that's pretty good.
33-27, I think.
Yeah. But also, like.
Oh, damn.
Also,
I guess the Dolphins.
I was thinking Pittsburgh for a second.
Yeah. Also, somehow the Dolphins were favored. Remember?
Yeah, I know.
That was like the most absurd thing. We're like, what? How did this? And potentially could have won that game, actually. So it's one of those. You took the Chargers. I took the Raiders.
Smart man, coach.
Okay, coach. This is looking not so good for me, actually. Wow, tough. Coach, you took the Giants. I took the Cowboys. They didn't cover either. Tough.
We were on to something, though. It was a close game.
Yeah.
Could
have. We both took the Steelers, so 0 there. Tough L there. We both took the Niners.
That was
-3. So that one was an easy one.
Washington's backup QB.
easy.
Panther. You took the Cardinals +7. I don't think the Cardinals covered.
-7.5 Cardinals? No, it was 27-22.
Yeah, they almost came back.
So I took the Panthers, so that's one for me, obviously.
Did the Cardinals not win?
They won, but they didn't cover their spread.
This is betting.
That's
how it works.
Okay,
I'm going up based off wins.
Wins, you're looking like 100%. I know the Giants.
But did you take them to cover or them to win?
He took the Cards to win and cover.
Oh, so you lost.
But we'll give you the win, coach.
Are you serious?
For that purpose.
You might get like 1.5, half mark.
Okay.
Half marks, yeah.
Coach, you took the Broncos.
That was a tough one.
I took
that one was.
You
said,
That one was tough.
Also, very interesting line. Only -1 for the Broncos. Thought that was kind of interesting. As well. That was a. Do they know something? I'm just saying, dude. That line was too close to call because it ended up being that.
Yeah, they know.
They won by a game-winning field goal.
Holy hell!
Which was on
Vegas knows something.
Leverage play.
Everything.
On a leverage play. They said we had the line the other way.
Yeah, tough. Coach, you took the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. And they did win. So I took the Chiefs, obviously. And they did not win. So it is looking pretty good.
What's up?
Coach, you took the Vikings. Rough. I took the Falcons.
That one, yeah.
But had to. That was one of your 18
I know.
teams.
I can't go against. I can't go against my boys.
Yeah. Coach, you took the Texans. I took the Bucks. So it's a little bit.
You took the Raiders.
I love bacon.
Did you take the Chargers?
Yeah.
Tell them.
You only missed 2 picks, Giants and
So you
Vikings.
got out of the picks that we had, okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 out of 15?
You got 10. That's a pretty good day.
That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good day.
I go off the vibes, dog.
Yeah.
No
That's a
info.
pretty good day. That's a really good day. Wow, 10 out of 15.
Hey, sauce me $10 for this week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good day. But you know what? Like next week is a whole nother week.
Yeah.
And we'll see how you do. Obviously, starting Thursday, which will be Jets, Bills,
Dolphins.
Ew. Yeah.
Easy one.
Yeah.
Easy one, though.
Yeah, we're not looking forward to that game at all. I mean, that's gonna be slightly.
Stop.
I'm gonna go Dolphins. Call me crazy.
Okay, we'll see how you feel tomorrow after everything. After maybe potentially breaking news that Tua's taking too many Zins comes out and he can't play.
Too many Zins.
Yeah, I saw him on the podium, kind of blaming Tyreek Hill. Did I see that right?
Oh, actually?
On the throw.
Oh, on the route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
I don't
see
think he
that
was
as well?
blaming him.
I don't think so either, but
No.
a lot of Miami Dolphins fans not happy that was the conversation that happened. It's like, Tyreek Hill's got to know that I'm going to not throw this 80 yards. I think everybody in the arena.
Yeah, he's like, he's just going to have to adjust the route.
Yeah.
This is what he said.
Yeah, which felt like, yeah, I get that. I think as a receiver, have to be able to do that. But, like, you overthrew him. So it's like, or you underthrew him actually on that one. And it got intercepted before he even got to. So it's like, how was he supposed to?
Did you see his other comment about, like, what Josh can do and what he can't do?
No.
It was kind of absurd. He's like, I can't do half of the things Josh does. Fair, but it's like you can't say that.
Who said that? Who said that?
You gotta say I'm twice the man Josh is. I think if you're in that situation.
Nah, you just gotta be like show the respect, but you ain't gotta glaze.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
And then put yourself down?
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, division rival, bro.
He's like, take it easy on us, Josh. Relax. Yeah. Why?
Yeah. When do you think we find out what happens with McDaniels after this Thursday night game? Because this is a primetime game. So the whole world is watching what the Miami Dolphins, the shit that's going to come out of the Miami Dolphins.
I think 35-5.
5 is a tough
5 is crazy.
They're going to get a safety? Okay.
Don't question.
No, I'm questioning it. 5 is crazy.
5 is crazy.
And we're saying, 35-5.
What is the spread? 13.5? 12.5?
11.5.
That's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points. But the Baltimore Ravens had a lot of points as well.
You're hammering it? For real?
No.
Oh.
The Dolphins?
Wow.
You like the Dolphins this week to win?
Yeah.
You could probably make.
I don't see them going 3-0-3. I mean.
Yeah, it's just tough because I think that this is the Bills' year to go and win the AFC.
Same old Bills.
Fair. Well, it's just because they're on the right track to go win the AFC, and on the other side, Kansas City isn't. So.
Maybe we get a game in Buffalo.
We did have one at the AFC Championship game in Buffalo
last year.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Last
year was in KC.
That was the missed right, obviously, of the kicker. Yeah. Tough situation. Remember that snow day? Yeah. Absurd.
People for hot chocolate. Yeah. Not even game tickets.
Dude, what a crazy time.
Yeah, I have to.
If I get inside the stadium, I'm not leaving.
I'm not
hiding
leaving.
in the snow.
Yeah.
Well, they're paying people $20
No, they weren't
an hour?
paying them.
They're just volunteering. Yeah, to go shovel the snow. No, I think at the start they were paying. And they were like, a million people showed up. Because there's nothing else to do in Buffalo. So it's like, okay, I'll go shovel the snow. I want to go watch the Bills game.
Hot chocolate.
Great. Bills Mafia, shout out to them. They show up, man. So, bro, it's gonna be a fun time in that world.
Do you think if Dolphins lose, what score keeps McDaniels' job?
I think if they score 2 touchdowns, he's safe.
Yeah?
This week.
Yeah, I think if they score 2 touchdowns, they're able to run the ball. Ollie Gordon, is that his name, running back?
Running back.
Again, looked very... See, you drafted relatively well. That's the problem as well with that team. It's like you let go of Mike McDaniels. It's like, can you recover from all the other things that he's done really well for that team? You know, he instituted an offense that everybody else now copied, right? With the amount of motions he used the first year he got to Miami. They put a 70 burger on a team in the NFL, you know? So it's like, it was not college.
It was looking so good.
I mean, and remember they started 9-2 or something like that, and then it just kind of kept going bad. But you know, he instituted an offense that was so much different than what other people were using. The amount of motions and the way he used that motion offense, and everybody stole it, obviously, from him after that. So it's like, it's going to be tough to get rid of all the things that he's done great. Also, Tua hasn't played well. When is it going to be about the players?
I think he's scared, though.
But Tua, but what about, the offensive line hasn't played well, right? And I know they still got
they're
Tyreek
probably
Hill
thinking,
and
what's
Jalen
one more
Waddle
hit on this guy? He can take it. Fuck, I can miss a block here and there.
But then none of the skill position players have played exceptional either. So it's I think there's a lot of blame to go around in that building. Obviously, it does start with the head coach. Has to instill a better culture. But, getting rid of Jalen Ramsey, probably the right decision, but he looks like he's revitalized his career in Pittsburgh, whereas, you have nobody else on that side now. So it's
Mika.
Yeah, you got Fitzpatrick. But,
his career went there to die. Yeah. That's why I didn't love that trade from either perspective. In terms of love that Pittsburgh got Jalen Ramsey, just didn't love that you had to give up
Mika Fitzpatrick. Yeah. Imagine him on that defense.
That's what I mean. Is maybe they could stop somebody because they haven't been able to stop anybody in 2 weeks. So I think that part of it is gonna be really be tough. Also, like speaking of the Steelers, like they didn't look great either. I mean,
17 in the fourth, just like they did to the Jets.
Yeah, it's just like, what happened to the Steelers' defense?
I don't understand. Like, okay, you just scored 17 points in the fourth on a team and came back. How do you let that happen to yourself the next week after?
But also, like, 2 weeks in a row, you've given up, a lot of points. I know that obviously the blunder on the kickoff is the reason why you potentially lost that game. It changed everything about that game. But Pittsburgh Steelers defense has not looked good at all. And you just paid Cam Hayward as well. Remember, he was about to sit out week 1. You paid him right before the game, an extra $5 million or something like that for the year.
Which is crazy because we're saying Steelers defense is going to win you 9 games
it's
at
least. It's going
least.
to win you 9 games.
So, like, we need AR to just win us 2.
Yeah.
But right now it's seeming like it's the opposite.
It's the opposite. It's like, I need Aaron to have a Superman cape if we're going to go and win our division especially. Now, in that division, let's just take the Brownies out of the game, okay? Like, because they're not going to win shit. And now with the Joe Burrow injury, you can, like, let's just scoot the Bengals out of there. It's you and the Ravens, okay? And you have a realistic chance in that division to go win. Because they're both 1-1, right, after 2 weeks. So, AFC East, the Bills are going to run away with that division, it feels like. Nobody else looked really that good. The Patriots obviously can make... But let's just say the Bills are going to win that division. Okay. And AFC South, Indiana Jones. Easy. Obviously. Feels like he's going to... it's going to be tough, though. I feel like...
Easy.
Fair, maybe.
I remember you guys were roasting me when I said...
Yeah, I won't lie. We were.
Because of everything that surrounded the Colts. But,
I believed in Indiana Jones.
You should have bet it.
I should have.
You did.
should have bet it.
And then AFC West, I think, is going to be tough regardless of
Chargers to
whatever happens now and the future. But, like, the Broncos are 1-1. Raiders are 1-1. Chiefs are 0-2.
Chiefs are back to the bottom of that division. I haven't seen that graphic in a while.
Yeah, that's what I mean, is that, like,
Chiefs at the bottom. I haven't seen that in, so 20 years.
Yeah. If you are the Steelers, you have a realistic chance at least a wild card spot. Mm-hmm. Because do we think 2 teams are going to make it of the AFC East? It's either the Bills, who are going to win the division anyways, or, like, the Pats. So you're competing against the Patriots, potentially, right? Or the Texans. And one other team maybe from the AFC West, which could be the Chargers.
You don't think against the Bengals? You don't think Bengals is going to drop a couple games with Burrows out here?
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's just take the Browns and the Bengals out of it. Because they're not.
Yeah.
Unless we think Jake Browning is going to... He can go. I mean, he's a pretty good player, I will say. He has won them games in the past as well, so it's not like...
They just need a split for the next 3 months.
Yeah, that's the problem, though. It's
3 months?
12 weeks, potentially, man.
That's like... that feels like the whole season.
That's the whole season. Bro, he's not going to be back until at least January.
Yeah.
That's the whole season. Yeah,
that's the
whole season, dog.
Yeah. Rough. Tough season for the Bengals.
Season opener to season ender in 2 weeks. Great.
Gotta feel for them, man.
I gotta feel for them.
Can't feel for them. It's their owner. Need to spend some more money on the training facilities.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as a fan, what am I, like, I'm gonna go bang on the door of the owner?
Get out there in the jungle.
Yeah, tough situation, dude. Anyways, we'll take a break. After the break, we'll talk a little bit more about some of the things happening in the sports world. We'll be back in a few minutes. See you then. Welcome back to the second hour of our show on a beautiful Tuesday evening here in the heart of oil country. The whole team is here. Obviously, the gambling table at PBets and at Nelly G. I don't know if you guys saw, but... Tom Brady's didn't violate any rules. The NFL announced that it's all good. Obviously, there was a lot of things that took place on the internet, and every lower third this morning on ESPN was very against Tom Brady being in the booth of the Raiders and things like that, because they think that it provides an unfair advantage. NFL released a statement: he hasn't broken any rules, and this was actually okayed by both Fox and us. So. Any comments?
Tom's always in the news about some sort of cheating.
Yeah.
So like at this point, it's like, why even bring it up? Huh?
Like he gets information from like the opposing team.
Because he's like an analyst, so he has to interview other coaches and shit.
Yeah,
So-
but it's not like they're giving up any info, anyways.
Nah, the thing is that you have access to a lot of the behind the scenes situations, so you can get film on practices as an analyst. You know all the names and things like that, right? I don't know how much it really impacts us. I mean, it clearly
It's just
didn't,
never been
but-
done before, and now it's allowed for Tom.
Yeah,
Let's just
Because he's the GOAT!
He's the
Just
GOAT.
like football's a little less weight, it's all good.
Yeah,
It's Tom.
one of those things. You're referring
came out like how much longer?
No, that happened. They found out right away, but they didn't release it till the next season.
Yeah, Deflategate is
Yeah, I
what
remember
we're referring to. That one was not as bad as Spygate.
Spygate was
was a little bit.
They said we're
crazier.
just doing what everybody else is doing. Sorry, we'll stop now.
Yeah, because Deflategate, like, it was the same ball for everybody else. So it's like, how much difference is it really?
But like when you've practiced with the ball and when you haven't, I feel like that's where the difference is.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that one wasn't the one that he got suspended for. It was Spygate, right? That he got suspended for?
No, you got suspended for
Deflategate?
Deflategate. Spygate was
Yeah.
before.
Was that 3 games or
And
something?
then, did you hear about the people in Tampa when he practiced in Tampa? He's like, why are we practicing outside? You know they have cameras everywhere.
Yeah. Well, no, that was actually Bruce Arians. I remember him talking about that.
Yeah,
He was not okay with anybody ever being in, like, even facility or anything. So anytime they saw any sort of
No,
like
that was
chop
Tom.
or anything
Tom's
like
brought
that.
it up, I swear.
No, I think it was the other way around, and like because they did practice outside in New England, but nobody's ever going to the New England practice facility. But apparently Tampa, because of how close it was to tourist attractions and things like that, there would be flyovers of helicopters and things like that, and like they would shut everything down. Now, flip side, Jerry's World allows tours, and you're allowed to actually
Go in the locker room.
You're allowed to buy a pass that allows you to access practices.
What?
Yeah, so so they have a designated area in their practice facility for anybody.
At Jerry's World.
Do you
think
for the Dallas Cowboys.
Do you think he brings them in on like non-important days though?
But how could that ever be a thing though?
Yeah.
Literally.
Like
Make
especially throughout the season, right? When you're outside practicing or running walkthroughs or whatever, like all of that is important.
Yeah.
Right, because you only have that limited time to set up for the week. So it's like, again, I don't know how because they're the only team in the entire NFL that does it. Obviously, Jerry is the marketing king. And,
So he's worth $70 billion.
Yeah. So it's like one of those things where but I just thought that there's a huge contrast to every other coach and that's ever spoken about it. Like, dude, no, we would not be okay with that. Now, Mike McCarthy, obviously formerly the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, he now is in the media, right? So he talked about how that was, and he was like, you just have to fucking adjust. I mean, there's nothing, like, you just have to adjust to the way that things are run because it wasn't like that for him anywhere that he's ever been before. So you just kind of have to adjust to the lifestyle of Jerry and the Cowboys. Obviously, always in the media. Always in the media. This start of this year, a little less so, I would say, because I don't think the expectations were the same after the Micah Parsons trade. So it's like everything that we've seen looks pretty good, especially the offensive side. Right, Javonte Williams has been able to run the ball fairly well, and CeeDee Lamb looked really good. George Pickens looked really good, and Dak is able to still, perform at a high level. So it feels like,
at least one side of the ball.
One side of the ball. Now, Deron Bland also, right? He's on injured reserve, so it's like that's gonna be tough. They just paid him, remember? And Jerry talked about how we paid. Look here, we paid $60 million to my quarterback. He didn't play the next year. Okay, so that does happen in the NFL, and you're asking me to pay my defensive end $45 million? No, we will not be doing it. So, and he didn't, obviously, and now he paid his defensive back a lot of money. He's also on IR, so it's like maybe Jerry's onto something. I don't know.
He might be 10 steps ahead.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Maybe he is a little bit ahead of the curve. But I would say the Packers looked really good. So it's like, that pick is not going to be great, Jerry. Both of them probably are not going to be great. So it's like, you're going to have your pick of next year's draft, which is probably, 15 to 25, let's say, if the Cowboys are going to be an 8 to 10 win team, right? And then you're going to have the Packers, 32nd pick? Like, what is that really getting you? Maybe
unless you trade them both.
Yeah, maybe it gets you up to
10.
Archie Manning?
Jerry's plan.
Yeah. I mean, nobody else in college football really looks great right now, to be honest. Garrett Nussmeier had some moments, hasn't looked incredible. Obviously, LSU. Cade Klubnik.
But why would you take him? Dak's still there. Why would you take Archie?
Is next year's draft class good, like, for, like, all positions? Like,
so, it's supposed to be the most quarterback-heavy draft since, obviously, the Caleb Williams and that draft class, which feels like everything has panned out really well for that draft class.
Except for the first pick.
Potentially.
We'll see in this.
A lot of talent, though. That's what I keep hearing. Isn't that crazy? So that's all I keep hearing is that he has so much talent. We have to give him time.
So much up. Maybe a Baker Mayfield situation. Doesn't play well in Chicago.
Go somewhere else and starts balling out.
Yeah,
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think
Chicago's a lot of pressure, man. Especially for that guy.
That might be the nicest thing you said about Caleb.
I know. That's what I'm, but I'm just saying for his mentality and the Chicago Bears.
But it's just like that also could be a thing. It's like the place and the player
personality
didn't fit the franchise, which again happens in a lot of different places. Tampa Baker feels like a good match.
Yeah, not too much media. You can just go and ball out.
You go and ball out. You kind of play your game, and it's like everybody's able to. And then you won over the fan base if you're Baker. Sorry, right? That being said, Baker Mayfield took the Cleveland Browns, won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Took them to the playoffs. Beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in Big Ben's last game.
With no coaches.
Yeah, so it's
on
like...
the road.
You know what I mean? It's one of those situations. It's like, are you going to be able to do that in Chicago, who is a team that is ready to win?
Yeah.
Right? Again, those are the kind of the contrasting situations and conversations that we're starting to have with Baker Mayfield. But
you mean Caleb Williams?
Oh, sorry, Caleb. Yeah. But everybody else, again, also is dealing with similar things. Right? That's why I don't understand the whole conversation around, he has a lot of talent, though, so we have to give him time. Yeah. It's like... Dude, you were the first pick. Everybody in the first round, everybody that gets drafted has a lot of talent. That is why they got drafted in the National Football League.
Like he had the whole year off, and he's already off to a better start.
Yeah, looked a little bit rough as well in some places. But like Bo Nix, right, looked pretty good. Michael Penix Jr. looked really good. Drake May, right, and Jaden Daniels, we assume is the cream of the crop of that draft. So it's like, can you, kind of figure this thing out relatively quick? But because it feels like everybody drafted after you has taken a step ahead, even because they were also very talented. You know what I mean? It's like the conversation around talent is like, why is it so different?
Jaden Daniels is talented as hell. And would he have the same leeway if he
right?
was doing the same thing in Washington?
That's what I mean. Is the leeway the same?
They went to the AFC Championship?
NFC Championship. Yeah. That's not in his first year.
Yeah.
Right? And it's the same thing.
That's a third pick team.
Yeah, but it's the same thing with Penix, right? It's like he sat behind somebody that you paid $180 million to that year.
Yeah.
Right? You drafted him 8th overall, and then it's like he gets in, I think 6 weeks left in the year or something like that. And instantly, I think from the first snap, it was like, okay, this guy, he has the it factor to get us over the top, and then we can fill out the roster. And now this is what Atlanta's tried to do. I mean, they traded up to go get a defensive end, right? They traded a future first-round pick to go up and get a defensive end.
James Pierce Jr.?
Yeah, who looked pretty good, actually.
And the other first-round pick was Walker.
I can't remember. Yeah, I want to say something like that. He also looked very good. So it's like, they're trying to build that as well, and it's just one of those things about it that just doesn't look good. Let's turn our attention to the NFL, the NBA. The Kawhi thing still get figured out yet, or?
Not yet, but I seen something today, something about what's the potential fines that he could get.
Yeah.
If it is true.
Coach, he's not gonna get fined, right?
No, we'll be fine. Plus, we got the money, so we're chill.
Who's we? Sorry.
Me and Ballmer.
Yeah.
He might ask you to pay this one.
Yeah.
You got it? Yeah.
Maybe like half a payday.
Yeah. While he searches up the Kawhi thing, I want to ask you about your twin. I don't know if you saw the conversation around Jonathan Kuminga. Apparently, the owner of the Warriors flew out to meet Jonathan Kuminga and asked him, "Hey, do you want to be here?" Jonathan Kuminga asked, "Do you even want me here?" Which, I mean, apparently, I again don't know what the conversation after that was.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's like, Shams, give us more. Than that. Like, you know what I mean?
Like, do you even want me? That's the way I read it. I'm like, why are you like?
When you fight with your girl.
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, this is a relationship.
Yeah.
Have to be a good relationship. You know. Also,
maybe Steve Kerr should have been in that meeting.
Yeah, but also a lot of money involved. I assume Steve probably was actually.
He's like, no, we don't want you here.
He was on speaker. We want you here. It's just we can't give you 30 minutes a game. Have to come off the bench.
Yeah.
What is that? If I'm Jonathan Kuminga, I'd be pretty upset actually. At the same time, I understand. I'm trying as a franchise. They're trying to win a championship. Whose spot am I really taking?
Yeah.
Am I taking Jimmy Butler's spot?
No.
Am I taking Draymond's spot? Probably not. So it's like, what other value am I bringing, right? But it could potentially be Steph, Jimmy, Kuminga, Draymond, and a center. Obviously, they got rid of Kevon Looney, but like Quinton Post maybe or something like that, right? So it's like that third kind of spot still kind of open. We don't know who's going to be in that starting lineup for the Warriors, but I think that could make sense, right? If you're trying to get that. But Steve Kerr's idea is like, we have two pretty fairly ball-dominant individuals, right, that are going to need the points, right? Once we have our second unit out there, there is nobody that's creating their own shot. You step out there, you can have an impact for us right away, but we also need you to play high-level defense. So it's like one of those conversations, it's like, if you are a $30 million man, right, are you going to be okay coming off the bench even though you're going to get your touches?
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like he's not comfortable with that. But this is a fascinating situation.
It's like, if you're getting your money, bro, just play your role. That's what everybody on the Warriors had to do. Draymond, Curry.
Everybody has to play a role, man. Yeah. I think that when you get to a position where you are trying to, especially in basketball, okay, when you get to a position where you are trying to somehow change your role and extend your role in a different way, and it's like you're trying to play outside of your role, that never ends well. It never ends well. It's like, just stay in this situation. Obviously, I assume he's ultra competitive and wants to, contribute to winning. But it's like, I want to be the guy that's also helping us win, not just somebody that when 5 other injuries happen is the only time you get to use me. And if everybody's healthy, I'm a healthy scratch every game.
Yeah. No.
So my minutes are so inconsistent. And then if I get out there and I don't perform well because I didn't play for the last 2 games, it's like, now you're pissed at me. It's like, dude, I haven't played. But that is the NBA. That is the lifestyle of the NBA. So it's like, unless you're one of the guys, it's hard. It's very hard to crack that spot. Coach, how do you see this kind of playing out for the Warriors and Kuminga?
I don't know. They gave him a pretty big offer. It was 3 years, 75.
25 a year?
Yeah, it's not terrible.
He wants 30 though. Coach.
Yeah. How much did Giddey get?
100 mil, right?
Yeah.
4
years.
4 years.
25 a year. Yeah, seems about. And Josh Giddey, had a hell of a year, I would say, as well. But especially the end, probably the last 2-3 months.
Now, give me what Giddey got, and then I stay.
Sorry? I was distracted by what he was doing to the mic.
I wasn't doing anything.
It was a little bit weird. Sorry, Coach.
If I'm Kuminga, I'm thinking, give me what Giddey got.
But he is asking for that. But why, as a team, what if you're not okay with giving him 4 years?
Sign and trade, bro.
But I'm okay with giving him a 3-year deal. It's the same money, right? But as a player, wouldn't you want the 3 years instead of the 4 years? Because you think that you're worth more.
At this point, do they even want him at this point?
That's what the whole conversation was.
Sorry, I was trying to find something real quick.
Yeah. Do you think that they want him?
At this point, I don't think so. The players especially.
I think they need him, though. Because Steph is for how much longer?
Yeah.
Steph is 3 more years?
No. I it's not just this year. My thing is that Steph, Jimmy, Draymond, right? All over 35 years old. Can you expect them to play 82 games? That's my only thing.
No, you can't.
And if I can't do that, then like I need a Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, facts.
So let's not even talk about the next 3-4 years. Let's just talk about the immediate time that you're going into. How much can you really rely on 3 aging stars to play healthy all year?
But what's that doing to the cap if you sign Kuminga to a 3-year 75? Because you're already...
Yeah, you're probably very close to it because you pay Jimmy Butler a lot of money.
Yeah.
$60 million a year, right?
Too much.
Steph is at max.
Yeah, Steph is at a max. Draymond's at a max. And
Jimmy, yeah, it's tough.
It's tough, dude, when you got 3 max players on your contract. But
man, if they don't get a championship out of this, tough.
Yeah, that being said, everybody else is now paid. Right, so like you're not like really overextending. We just saw 3 players get for the Oklahoma City Thunder got almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
They got 800 and some like million.
But here's my thing.
After
like,
one chip,
if I'm the Warriors, like bro, you draft well.
You draft well. I agree.
Like you pick up players out of nowhere,
and everybody becomes a shooter.
Yeah, it's insane. So it's just like you can kind of afford to be like, if it doesn't work out.
And also, every team in the NBA wants Warriors players.
Yeah,
because they're like, A, they can shoot, and B, they've been coached well to fit the system that we have tried to copy for a long time, but we just don't have a Steph Curry, unfortunately.
That's the key.
Right?
That's the
but
glue.
It's like, if they're able to kind of figure that out, I think that they're. But I think if you're Steve Kerr, you're thinking, yo, we got to go win this year, next year.
Yeah.
This is the year. Like the next 2 years is the time, and then we talked about like Draymond probably closer to retirement after that time. He steps into the coaching kind of ring, probably takes over for the Warriors. And if you're going to be in that situation, Kuminga getting along with Draymond, probably a vital relationship that they need to probably have within the next year or two.
You think Dre's going to take over Kerr's job right away?
Yeah, I think they've talked about it already.
Draymond
has said, yo, I have the job lined up right when I'm done playing. Steve's going to retire at the same time. So this seems like a pretty good kind of...
Draymond's going to be the coach of the Warriors.
Yeah.
I mean, he could also be lying. I mean,
could be, but I think that would...
I would have came out that...
Yeah, but I also think that would make sense if you're the Warriors.
I mean, it's going to be a rebuild, right?
That's what I mean.
Yeah. It's like you're not going to...
Draymond punch a player?
So he can't punch a teammate right now, though. Because you potentially are going to be coaching these players in the next, let's say, even 5 years.
That's why they got rid of Poole. They said this won't work.
Now I assume they're regretting that decision.
Yeah.
Oh, they messed it.
The only thing is that you couldn't get rid of Draymond. It couldn't have been one or the other. It had to
it's literally just the punch that you're regretting. You let it get too far.
You let it get too far. I agree. But like as a coach, you have to rectify that right away.
No, what?
You
once it came out.
Once it got leaked.
Once it leaked, once that guy leaked it, it was over.
It was over.
Because then now everybody's like, Jordan Poole didn't do anything. Jordan Poole's seeing that shit.
He's a little that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean is like as a coach, you have to rectify that because like that was your draft pick, right? Steve Kerr, right? That was your draft pick.
And it hit.
And it hit, man. And it hit in a big time.
You paid him.
Well,
they did pay him.
They gave him one contract, and then he got the second one. So, I mean, like, very good player. And I just, he fit well in the system. Also, if you have him, Steph, and then Jimmy, with Draymond and another center, like, you have a really good starting lineup. Because Jordan Poole... as the second, third best player on your team, very good. Best player on your team is going to be tough because, you're asked to give him 25 points a night. That's hard to do for anybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's just like, because he needs to create for everybody and shoot the ball well. So it's like you're going to have ups and downs in performance, right? But even with Washington, he had, 3, 4, 40-point games. Yeah. So it's like,
he can score. He's a good second option, though.
That's what I mean. Like, second, third option, very good. First option, it's a little bit
But he
hard.
wasn't happy with being the second option anymore in Golden State either, wasn't he?
But now you go to a Pelicans team where you are potentially the second, third
now life's
option.
hitting him. Yeah. Now life's hitting him, obviously.
He's like, it's hitting everybody involved in that kind of situations. What I mean is like, But I think the Warriors have a realistic chance, right? We all think the Warriors have a realistic chance at winning the chip this year.
No.
I don't know.
Without Kaminga, with Kaminga. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, no. They're old. Exactly what you said. They can't last it.
It's the health that I think is the biggest concern. So, throughout the year, how do you manage health and sitting and not sitting? This is a conversation every year with the NBA.
Yeah, that's where you need Kaminga.
You need Kaminga.
But, not at that price tag, I guess.
That's, I think, what their mindset is.
Exactly.
Like, bro, we really want this guy, but it's like, we want you at $10 million.
25 is already a stretch, big guy.
25 is a bit of a stretch. Because we can't build at other places.
Places with that.
Kevon Looney walked out the door, which I thought you cannot be okay with him walking out your building because he is a staple, actually, at what you want to do. Doesn't ask for the ball, right? Works in... one of the best rebounders, right? And kind of fits the mold of what you needed. Didn't want a center that needed the ball to be effective. So it was perfect. Good screener, right? Is able to kind of figure those spots out on the floor. And it's just like you let him walk out the building. So it's like, how do you kind of... Maybe they're trying to build for...
the future?
But no, they have to win this year.
Yeah.
You don't go out and get Jimmy Butler and not try to win.
Do you think they go... Every team's going for the win every year?
Every year.
That's so crazy.
I think that...
imagine being the GM of the Wizards.
I think 15...
No, you're not going for the win.
Yeah. I think 15 out of the 30 are.
Yes.
Okay, agree.
I think 15 out of 30. Now,
but those other 15 are coming into the year like, where can we build?
Yeah, now this year I think there's probably more simply because there's probably, 10 in the West alone.
Yeah.
That think that, okay, we could win. If all the chips fall our way, we could really win, right? And if you just go down the Western Conference, we can probably pull up who has a realistic chance. Now on the East, it's a little bit different. So maybe there is just 15.
East is a little high on their own stuff.
Yeah, because do we think Philadelphia has a realistic chance? No. Yeah, they probably do though.
No.
Oh, they do.
We have to think about it from their perspective. Philly
New
on
York,
the East.
New York. Boston.
Cavs.
Orlando.
Detroit.
Yeah, Orlando too.
Milwaukee,
that's 6 right
Indiana.
there.
I don't know.
I don't think Indiana does.
I would throw the Magic in there though.
Maybe the Magic.
Yeah, Magic, because they had a really good season last year.
And they've been building for too long. They've been building since Dwight.
Yeah.
What about your Raps?
Throw my Raps in there too.
Yeah.
You think they believe?
Throw them in there.
I feel like it's possible.
Yeah.
We're winning
so
around
that's
this
8
year.
teams just in the East that they believe they could win.
West, Spurs.
No.
Spurs probably think that they could win. If they get a healthy Wemby, they pay De'Aaron Fox an absorbent amount of money.
Yeah, it's something crazy.
And then you drafted Stephon Castle the year before, who was really good. And then second overall pick, Dylan Harper this year. You think you have kind of the backcourt and the front court built to go out and win. They just re-signed Bismack Biyombo today as well. So it's
let's go.
I told you the center market is so dry. So it's if you can get backup centers, very good. So that's what I'm saying. The Spurs,
Houston,
the Rockets for sure.
Dallas.
That's 3.
Denver.
4.
OKC.
5.
Timberwolves.
6.
Lakers.
7.
Golden State.
8.
Clippers.
9.
And then Memphis, OKC.
Yeah.
OKC.
You already got it.
Memphis too. They're probably thinking they can go for something.
I don't know.
After giving up Bane, I don't know.
Yeah, you think that they're thinking in their head that we have enough
Suns?
to win? No.
Suns, no. They rebuilt okay.
That's true.
They rebuilt they got
Mark Williams, center.
Oh yeah,
Devin Booker. They got
Jalen
Green.
They drafted that.
Dylan
Brooks.
Yeah.
Malawak.
This nigga talking
damn. They're not terrible.
So if we throw the Phoenix Suns in there, that's 10 out of just the West. Right, and then that's 8 out of the East. So
18 teams.
So that's why I'm saying 15 is probably 15 to 18 is probably a realistic number of teams that think that we're gonna win this year. And
that dwindles down fast.
It does.
In the West, I don't think so. In the West, I don't think it dwindles down fast.
Yeah, I think all
because the West is a real man's league.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, well, because it's like
one win could be you in fifth or you out of the playoffs.
Yeah,
exactly. Like that's a real
And then also that's what I mean. Like, so everybody that's in the play-in, they're like, yo, if we make the playoffs, we have a realistic chance.
Yeah, because
so 1 through 10, you're all thinking the same thing. You're like, yo, if we just make the playoffs, realistic chance. Now, last year, I think very few teams that they thought that they were going to beat the Thunder. I think that going in, I think as coaches, they understood, yo, we need every little detail to go well if we're going to beat this Thunder team. Simply because they're
so good.
They were good on all phases. Right?
And no injuries.
No, and health. So you have to get lucky with health. You have to get extremely lucky.
Well, Jalen Williams got hurt, but still. He's
broken hand, but he was able to play through that as well. But yeah, like just everything that was going right for, and then the matchups.
Yeah.
All the pieces have to fall kind of in your favor for you to kind of have like real success, especially coming out of that Western Conference. Now in the East, though, it's very interesting because I think outside looking in, never thought the Cavs had a chance.
No.
Didn't think the Cavs had a chance actually making it out of the East at all. Like, I was like, they're missing too many places.
That, yeah.
Right? Missing too many pieces.
I knew that. I knew they were going to be like a first, second round out.
No, so again, like that's what I mean is like just outside looking in, felt like they relied.
Think
too
about
much.
teams they're going to go up against.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's just matchup wise, I'm like, dude, this is not good for them.
Especially in a 7-game series where you get picked apart.
You think this year they're better?
This year, I assume that they're better. Also, I don't know if you guys saw the pictures of Evan Mobley. Very similar to Marvin Harrison Jr.
Really?
Yo.
Jacked. Okay? Absolutely shredded. So it's like, okay, if we get this guy coming through, we have a little bit better of a chance. Obviously, the Cavs not staying healthy didn't help them.
No. Max Strus is already out for a couple months. I want to say.
And then
but you pick up Zoe. That's not too bad.
That I thought was a sneaky trade.
Yeah.
Sneaky trade because
now Garland, like his defensive issues, you could throw Lonzo in. With Mitch on the back.
And now Lonzo's not expected to,
to be the guy.
To be 10, 11 point guy. Well, I don't think he was expected to be the guy.
Or just like be a playmaker to that extent.
But like remember in Chicago was expected to be a 12 to 15 points a night guy.
With like 5, 6
good
assists.
defense.
6, 7.
Was able to play, right? And not only that, shoot at least 40%. Right? Shoot at least 40% from 3. Now you're not if you're asking him to do that, it's like it's gonna be tough. Right, but I think that they have a realistic chance of, being good. But it's like, I don't know. I just don't trust that team.
If there were any year for them to do it, it'd be this. Because I feel like Boston, they're realistic with their chances this year. Got rid of Porzingis, Holiday, no Tatum.
We didn't even mention the Atlanta Hawks, by the way, in the East.
They got sneaky good, too, this year.
Yeah, they got good.
I would say the Hawks probably think it more than
the first
Raptors, probably.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's close.
No, they got they just gave McDaniels a max. They just got Porzingis. They have Trae Young.
Yeah, Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, Dyson.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah, sorry, I was thinking of Dyson.
Yeah.
Daniels. I would say it's kind of the same as the Raptors, but the Raptors core has been together longer.
Aladdin's going to be way better than the Raptors.
Not only
Brandon Ingram averaging 28
this year. The fact that you just put the roster together, too, is tough.
But you
need that year or two to.
But they have a number 1 pick, by the way, Zachary Ricochet that you didn't even mention.
Well, he was
came off strong end of last year. So
he was hurt most of the year, right?
No, that's also the problem that he wasn't hurt, but nobody heard from
75 games.
Huh?
I mean,
he played 75.
What was his?
12.6 points per game.
Pretty good.
1.2 assists.
Second pick, right?
First.
What did he shoot from the field?
It's better than the guy that Washington got. Sarr?
Alex Sarr.
35 from 3.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
He was hurt.
I think he was hurt. Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's like Atlanta probably thinks that they're going to be a good team.
Yeah.
Also because
6'8" possibly could be a defender.
Yeah, but also it's one of those situations where if Atlanta runs into a New York team, I think it's going to be tough for New York.
Yeah, tough for New York.
I just think that you do not have a realistic matchup to defend against what Trae Young is going to throw at you. Especially I mean, with the Capella situation, now he's gone, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Or did he resign?
I think he's still there.
Did he resign?
Yeah, he's
because you're gonna play him and Porzingis together. Like again, like that's why
he's gone.
He's gone. I think. I want to say I remember he went to the Rockets potentially.
Oh,
yeah, he went back
home.
to the Rockets.
On the Rockets,
3-year,
$21.5 million deal.
Yeah, so like if you're Atlanta, I think that you know if you get the right matchup, they're not nobody can really prepare for what a Trae Young might do to you. You know, that's the thing. It's like, you know, it's just it's the 3-point shooting, but it's like he is able to control the game, especially in the playoffs.
Pick and roll.
That pick and roll is just too deadly.
It's an easy lob every time for once they crack down on that, it's an easy kick out.
It's an easy kick out. So it's like,
or if you want to go under, pop that bitch.
Yeah.
Floater game, you got that.
He got that. So it's like,
he's like prime James Harden, low key.
It's one of those situations, right, where it's like, yo, he's very good at manipulating a lot of the game.
Defense,
so it's like,
but like if Porzingis could stay healthy, that'll be big.
But Dyson Daniels.
Yeah.
Dyson.
Right.
Yeah. But then Jalen Johnson also had a season.
He
had a season-ending injury last year as well.
Yeah.
So like a lot of health has to come into play. For him as well.
Ricochet.
Yeah, Zachary Ricochet. But they got Nikhil.
Yeah,
Alexander
yeah,
Walker.
that's what I said.
That's a
Yeah,
good pickup.
That's what I was
saying. Gave him a max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But gotta be.
And he played. I mean, he was one of the best players on the Wolves.
Yeah,
it was incredible to see. So it's like, you know, they can kind of figure it out. I honestly, realistically think that Atlanta probably thinks that they're in contention.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like,
way more than the fucking Raptors.
No, Raptor. I think
they're the same.
Potentially similar to the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Agreed.
I think Atlanta similar to Detroit.
Raptors, you guys are just adding in there because you guys are fans. They have no championship aspirations.
They have a good team.
I think they do.
I
think they do because they paid a lot of people.
Too much.
Well, I think we have the Raptors have the largest starting payroll.
No,
it's a top 3. I want to say.
Scotty got like 200.
Yeah.
Quickly got like 130. Barrett got like
160.
That's not a championship.
Jakob Poeltl Ingram got like the same shit.
Jakob Poeltl is not
underrated, but I agree, overpaid.
Yeah, overpaid.
You think Jakob Poeltl's overpaid?
I think so.
I think he, out of everybody on that starting line, is underpaid. Bro, the center line, the center market is so dry. Who else is out there?
AD.
at 50, 60 million a year, right?
Yeah.
But like, right now,
he doesn't make 50, Rockets. 60.
Rockets have Clint Capella, Şengün, and Steven Adams.
Şengün is nasty.
What is he?
Şengün? Turkish.
Why is he nasty? It's because of all the comments he did against Giannis. I don't know if you guys saw that. Yeah, Giannis not happy.
That wasn't him. It was the Turkish fans, no?
No, it was him.
What did he say?
The things that he was saying. He's like, Giannis actually not that good.
Yeah.
I am exactly the same player actually as Giannis.
He said this?
It's exactly what he said. Is that I'm the same player as Giannis. Like, you think that he's doing more than me? And
he beat him though.
And Giannis went out there and was like, dude, I don't talk. Okay, I go out there and I beat the shit out of these guys, and didn't.
Turkey won though, no?
Right, I think they did beat the Greek team,
and they beat Serbia too. They beat Jokic.
Yeah, they beat Jokic as well.
Talking his talk.
He's talking his talk because
he's still a couple MVPs, DPOI, Finals MVPs, and the championship ring behind him. But
this is his third year in the league.
Yeah, but you know all those players that were in the Eurobasket that's happening that just finished, right, or something like that, right? Congratulations to Dennis Schroeder, obviously
from Germany.
He won the MVP.
Yo, they give him Hall of Fame shouts.
Yeah. They were giving him Hall of Fame. Potentially could be Hall of Fame for Euro basketball. I mean, that was
I think they were saying for like the NBA Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I thought that's what they meant. Is that not what they meant?
Dude,
that's what I thought.
Luka Doncic averaged like what, 36, 37?
40.
Right?
He averaged like a triple-double.
Yeah. Nikola Jokic was over a 30-point triple-double. Giannis was absurd numbers, okay? Şengün, absurd numbers. Dennis Schroeder, was better than all of them. That is an absurd situation. Now, I don't want to act like I watched any of the games or kept up with it, but I just saw
Lakers, give him his contract.
I watched the Luka versus Israel.
Yeah.
Oh, he put belt to them. He had like 20 points in the first quarter.
Yeah. Well,
he was belting them boys. It was crazy.
And he's looking.
Yeah,
in shape.
Yeah, stepping back from the logo.
Which is an absurd conversation to have about a professional athlete, is it not? Am I just the only one that thinks that? It's like talking about being out of shape as a professional athlete is like.
Oh, when the people.
Dude, I'm paying you hundreds of millions of dollars. Be in shape. This is part of the fucking job.
He is in shape.
I thought he was the entire time that he played for the Lakers as well. But it's like Lakers fans and everybody else was like, oh, he's not in shape. It's like...
But the thing with Luka, is that not, like, the weight does not help his game?
That's what I mean.
With the touch and feel?
And, bro, people were saying he was on Dallas, what's it called? Like, he didn't try hard enough. He played 40 minutes in the finals. Every game.
I think the convo was more about his defensive...
But bro, like
but you remember like that was a separate thing. But you remember the out of shape thing?
Yeah, bro, the beer getting taken, bro. If Harrison take a beer out of my hand after we just won the Western Conference,
give
me that shit.
But my thing
I'm gonna have a fucking beer right now.
We can't all be super. Like, not everyone's gonna be a super athlete.
Not everybody's built like LeBron.
Yeah,
sorry,
it's not possible.
Yeah, he was potentially made in the law.
And he still played 40 minutes and didn't tire out like Anthony Richardson. You know what I mean?
That is an absurd shot. Didn't deserve that.
Uncalled for.
Just saying, Indiana Jones.
All on the Indiana Jones. But no, I honestly, I just thought that was an absurd conversation to have about professional athletes.
Yeah.
It's like that they're out of shape. It's like
unless you tap out.
Well, fair.
Eddie Lacy. Remember when he was super out of shape? Maybe he tapped out.
Yeah. Or like retiring at halftime. Who was that again?
Andrew Luck.
Antonio
Brown. Antonio Brown was the mid-game, actually.
Mid-game. He said I called an Uber and they picked me up. I was watching that. I'm like, there's
I don't think that's because he was tired, though.
Yeah.
I think he said because he was feeling too sexy.
He said he was hurt and they wanted him to play, right? Too sexy is crazy.
Yeah, that is what he said, though.
That's what it quote for quote.
Quote unquote.
But man, it was I don't know why the conversation around him was so absurd about his weight. It's like, dude, this guy is averaging a 30-point triple-double actually in the league, and just took his team actually to the NBA Finals. Which one of your teams have gone there? Oh, none of them.
Oh,
okay.
So shut the fuck up.
those things. It's like, dude, we're commenting on this guy's weight like he's a professional basketball player.
So Schroeder put BTA to all those guys then, huh?
That's what I'm saying. Dennis Schroeder, shout out to him.
We might have to start having what is he playing on Detroit?
Yeah. No.
Bro, he's been effective literally everywhere he goes. It's absurd. Yeah. I don't know how people let him walk out of their building.
Because he asked for too
much.
Toronto.
I think Detroit. I want to say he's.
He's not back with Detroit. He's not back with Detroit. He was with Detroit early. Yeah, he's played for them before.
Has he? Yeah. I think you're thinking of Reggie Jackson.
No.
I don't know why.
On the Kings?
Yeah, the Kings.
Oh, he's on the Kings.
See if he's
he might get paid there. If they move some of their guys.
Watch this. I'm going to show Muneeb who's daddy right now.
Whoa. Relax.
That means like all the teams he's played for?
He has played for the Detroit Pistons, I want to say. Yeah.
Yes.
Now you switch.
He has 2025.
Yeah.
This year.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's what I thought. He was just there. I thought he was still there.
No, you're wrong.
I was right. Because he was putting up numbers in the playoffs. Yeah. Remember, he had those clutch shots as well. So I was like, okay, this guy, effective literally everywhere he goes. Sacramento, unfortunately, we won't get to see any of his games because it's the Sacramento Kings.
Brown owner? I might tune in.
We're not watching till the play.
Sim Buller?
Sim Buller?
Oh, somebody should sign him. Bring him off the couch.
Now we're good.
Who needs a center?
Yeah.
I could be his agent.
Yeah, the Lakers, potentially.
He was like the first brown guy, I think.
Yeah. He was 7'5". Or he
305.
is, sorry. Don't want to say was. Is 7'5". Absurd. But also one of the only NBA players, also professional athlete, that was super overweight. We're just talking about professional athletes being in shape. It's like, yeah, he didn't understand that part of it.
No.
So it's like, it was kind of a tough
It was a quick 10-day contract.
Yeah.
We got in, we got out.
Could get in.
All his heart could handle.
Do you think if you got a 10-day contract, you could make the team?
NBA?
Yeah.
No.
But you could become pro tennis.
Yeah.
If you got 10-day contract in tennis, you could make.
I don't think you could beat a woman in tennis. Like one of the top 100 rated, top 101.
We can't have this conversation.
I'm not gonna have this conversation.
Yeah, we can't have this conversation.
I'll have it with you off air.
You guys caught some flack, eh?
Do you think you could beat Paige Beckers? Shout out Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Nah, she's money though. I don't think I could.
Good
I think she'd kick my ankles.
Probably.
Yeah.
And could shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Really well. WNBA playoffs going on?
Yeah.
Who's in the playoffs?
I think
Coach,
it's
everyone.
I think
Minnesota. It's everyone. Angel Reese's not in there. I remember Chicago because she was in Vegas.
Yeah, at the fight.
Hey,
Terrence.
What do you mean? How don't you know who's playing today?
It already started?
Yeah.
The playoffs already started.
Yeah.
How come there was no promotion of this?
Because you're just not tapped in.
To sports or the culture?
To life.
To culture, I guess.
WNBA's life, culture.
Oh, it's a close game. 22-21.
It's the first.
I thought that was the fourth quarter score. I was about to lose my mind. I thought that was, I swear to God, I thought that
Fever won.
Yeah, Fever did win in a close game. Or not
yeah,
close,
17-point game.
What do you think the score was, Muneeb, at that score, for that game?
For Indiana Fever, who did they play?
The Dream.
The Dream? There's a team named
Atlanta.
That's all they had. That's all they had tonight. The Dream.
Atlanta Dream?
What do you think the final score was?
I'm going to say... Ooh, it's a tough one. 37.
Oh. Close.
Is that not the
60 to 77?
So this, son, that's this.
They scored 77 points without Caitlin Clark?
Yo, shut up. Is she gonna... Wait, she's shut down for the season, right?
Yeah.
So not even if they make the finals?
I know. Then we would tune in. That's what I mean is like...
I'm flying.
To Indiana or wherever they play as well. Yeah.
Courtside?
Yeah, just to see it. How much are those tickets?
Courtside? NBA final? Or WNBA? Let's see, actually.
Yeah. Coach, that's like... Yeah. How much would you pay for those tickets? You be honest. How much would you pay for courtside of...
Neil, you coming with me courtside?
Indiana Fever are playing.
If you get my ticket, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. How much... You can afford it, I assume, but how much do you...
You gotta pay me to watch that, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you can... Okay,
wait, bro, you
sorry,
can
before
make
you
money
tell
being
us,
at
we
the
have to
game.
ask.
No,
you can make money being at the
game.
game.
Coach, how much would you pay, though?
You just
really?
gotta bet on green.
You know what? Let's do it.
Oh, they're...
You just have to bet on green. Bet on green is crazy. Coach, how much would you pay?
No, whatever team's wearing green that day is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Realistically, how much are you paying for courtside tickets?
Finals?
Yeah.
Is Indiana playing?
Yeah.
Let's say it's Indiana against Dallas, even though they're bad, but Paige versus Caitlin.
No, Indiana versus New York. Indiana
Aces.
versus New York.
Are they...
Sabrina.
No, I pay versus the Aces because I'd like to see Indiana versus
I'll
Wilson.
check.
Yeah.
I'd probably pay like 300.
300
for courtside.
300 like dollars or
Yeah, because I'd make money being at the game.
Canadian?
I'd start betting.
300 Canadian or
Canadian.
Canadian.
Good for you.
Wow.
Another G, how much would you pay?
300.
300. You're lowball.
Bro, I'm making
That's
money.
Caitlin Clark.
Bro, I'm making money out the game.
That's Caitlin Clark.
If it's courtside, I'd probably do like $50. Is that not a good answer? Is that a bad answer?
Bro,
That's so dead.
Get it out of there.
$50 is crazy.
Yeah, 300 was also kind of crazy.
Yeah, 300 is also...
300 is crazy.
Can't even get into...
Wow, you can't go to an Oil Kings game for
300.
No, because if I go
300.
I'm making money.
Yeah.
I'm making money at the game.
Yeah, doing what?
What? Betting.
Yeah. You're just taking the under.
Over. Smashing the over.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah, under my head too. Yeah, most likely.
Over. You bringing what you bringing with you? Obviously your phone.
Yeah.
Your wallet.
No backpacks.
No backpacks.
No backpack. You're just shoving it in.
Oh.
I don't know. Is that not the way they were getting it in? Okay.
What are we talking about?
Okay, what are you talking about here?
Coach gets down with
I just want to see if you can. I know you're not trying to tell the viewers.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Fair.
Hey,
you gotta make sure the bat.
You know what they're talking about?
You gotta make sure the bat hits.
I have no idea.
No, I was gonna say like I'm betting triple-double on Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
it's green.
Yeah,
have to go.
Have to. Yeah,
it's always green.
Then your bank account also green. Obviously, once that hits, because Caitlin Clark are good. Obviously, Coach, who do you think is the greatest like women's athlete?
Oh, that's easy, Coach. Easy, Coach.
I think it's a little bit harder than you think.
I think Simone Biles.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's.
I don't mind that.
Okay, I would say Caitlin Clark, but fair. Okay. Good answer. Honestly, Serena probably in there as well.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Serena.
I was leaning, but I lost respect for tennis, so Simone.
Yeah. After one day, he's like, "What is it? So you just have to hit the ball."
Definitely, I can't do those backflips and shit. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I can't do those. Very hard sport.
Yeah.
Very hard sport. And then you get judged upon
landing.
What? Yeah.
Yo, okay.
But bro, I can't even figure that out.
My knees are buckling every time,
dude. Buckling. But I still don't understand how they judge on landing, because it's like a lot of those Olympic athletes do land fairly similar. So it's like, what you're moving.
That's when you stumble.
That's what I mean. It's like, so you're judging off of a stumble. That seems kind of unfair.
That's crazy. Yeah.
You've been doing this your whole life. You better be still. Eh?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. That seems like
that's
absurd.
why it's Simone Biles,
kind of
number one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And then there's that one OG's girlfriend. What's her name?
OG.
Suni Lee.
Yeah. She also won the gold, right?
Oh, yeah. That's not his girl.
That's not his girl?
No, he's been trying.
Allegedly.
He's been trying, and apparently she shut it down.
How do you know this?
It's all over the internet. It's over the internet.
You tapped in, right?
He's like, I tried to.
She told me.
Oh, man. Yeah. Coach, very disrespectful. $300?
Yeah.
It's not disrespectful.
Very disrespectful. Courtside to watch Caitlin Clark?
They're $3,000.
I feel like that's very respectful.
They're $3,000?
Yeah.
They're $3,000. What?
Yeah, man. Like.
Wow. Yeah. 300, you said.
That's how much I would pay. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair.
But if I had it like that, I'm paying whatever.
Yeah.
28 million?
I'm there.
Fair. 28 million.
Exactly. I'm call up Steve. Go work something out.
He's worried about another tax. He might have to pay in the soon future.
Okay, let's get out of here, man. Good times.
Steve.
Yeah, Coach, is there any footy news? Anything we haven't covered today?
There was actually Champions League today.
That's one of the big ones.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of Real Madrid won 2-1.
Did Jude Bellingham play?
No, I don't think he did.
It's Champions League, but
he didn't play. No,
it's like qualifier Champions League.
No, it's group stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Same
thing.
No, it's still pretty big.
It's not.
It's still
the same. It's not exhibition, I assume. This counts for
something. No, but it's like, okay, it goes group stage, and then, like, it gets into the brackets.
Yeah, but it's still important in that you can still get knocked out.
Yeah. Like, but, like, none of the top 10, 15 teams ever get knocked out.
It's possible.
It's possible.
But,
like...
But now it's not group stage anymore. Now it's kind of done like a league play. So it's like top 10 teams are safe, and they go automatically to the playoffs. And then every team from like, I think it's like 10 to 20, they battle it out, and then whoever loses gets knocked out and doesn't get to play in the playoffs.
Who's the favorite?
I think Paris Saint-Germain is probably the favorite this year.
What?
Paris Saint-Germain.
But they don't have Mbappe.
Oh, they won last year.
They won last year.
But they don't have Mbappe 2 years in a row.
Yeah, bro, they're still good.
2 years in a row.
How did they get good without...
They're
the coach is a very like tactics coach, and I think like with Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi, they weren't pressing high enough, and they're a high pressing team. Yeah. And like when you got superstars that don't want to press, it's just like it falls apart.
Why did Man U hire this coach?
They're worrying about Division 2.
I think this coach was like he's coming out of stuff. So
he's coming out of some stuff. What does that mean?
Like he came out of some like personal matters, and then I think it worked out that Paris Saint-Germain just fired their coach, and then it was like good timing.
Yeah.
And I think he probably didn't want the pressure of like coaching at like an English club or like a Spanish club.
You're coaching at PSG, the best France team.
Yeah, but it's not as much pressure.
Hold up, question. Do you think the coach right now at Man United understands the pressure? Or?
Yeah, he understands it.
What's his name?
Ruben Amorim.
I can assume that you're not saying that properly. What's his name?
Ruben Amorim.
Never heard of this guy before. Is he a no-name person or?
No, he's a known coach.
Oh, okay. And he's assumed good at his job. Obviously.
Yeah, he won the Portuguese league last year. Which is a top 5 league.
Out of who?
In the world.
Who is? By what standards? Because MLS is the best league in the world.
Okay, let's get off it.
Right, like so.
Let's get off.
So did he coach in the MLS? No, he didn't coach in the MLS.
Shut up. Shut up.
And now he's losing to a Portuguese team.
That's
probably coaching.
That's probably what it was. Yeah.
Tough. Okay, is Man United not in Champions League?
No.
They suck.
They didn't qualify?
No. Yeah.
Why did you leave this detail out?
You just asked.
Business matters.
Why is Liverpool not in Champions League?
Yeah, they are.
And they're not favorited?
No, I don't think so.
What are the odds? Let's give us the odds for our gambling table so we can
I
make
think Liverpool, like PSG, there's no way PSG's favorite gambling again. Because you don't really win back to
back. Like we have to see who.
Yeah, Real Madrid did it 3 times in a row. Though.
Yeah, I know but we're the greatest.
Okay.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, but you're
the one that's.
You're we. With
you don't know which one is we with you.
There's a 3-way tie right now. It's Liverpool, Barcelona, and Arsenal.
Let's go.
PSG's not even up there. I thought you watched Footy Coach.
Bro, I don't follow bets, bro.
There's that's not bad. They go off the best teams, right?
That's what the odds are. Yeah, the best team.
Yeah. So if you watch the sport, you would have known.
Barcelona, out of gambling debt and bankruptcy, goes on to win Champions League. Right, that's what it's called, Champions League. Could be.
That's what it's
They
called.
could make them a lot of money.
Yeah.
Could now set them up for the future. Obviously, Barcelona, Liverpool,
and Arsenal.
Arsenal. Oh,
PSG's right behind them as well.
that's the Kroenke family.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. I mean, they got a championship with the Avalanche.
They had a good
the
run
Nuggets,
last year,
the
too.
Rams, and if they get one out of the Arsenal team,
Not gonna happen.
that's 4 championships in the last 6 years.
They lost in the quarters or semis last year, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I think
Arsenal,
Arsenal I heard is very similar to the Dallas Cowboys from what I remember.
They were good last year. They lost to PSG before the.
No, but I heard they haven't won
trophies.
Yeah, I
Man
heard
United's won more trophies than them in the last 5 years. Important trophies at that too.
What?
Bro,
But which one? Man U in the last
Europa
5
League,
years?
FA Cup. Like those are actually trophies.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
like,
Europa League
and
FA
Arsenal
Cup,
hasn't won anything,
PSG
bro.
What name the Super Bowl in footy?
Legit.
Champions League.
Champions League is the footy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to be watching this very closely, obviously. Okay, then we'll determine.
Manchester doesn't even get to perform in this.
That's so tough. Is Man City
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Man City's in it.
Bro, it doesn't matter because Arsenal
6 ties odds, Man City.
I'm sorry, I don't know why you're getting personal about this Arsenal. Is this your British rival? Is that why?
Liverpool would be.
Liverpool is Man United's biggest rival?
No.
They're way better than you guys.
No, Liverpool would be Man United's
Oh, fair.
biggest rival.
Fair. I thought it was Man City in
The Derby.
No, it's not.
But Man City, very new team,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
The Liverpool rivalry goes
it's deep.
long.
But-
yeah.
Yeah, fair.
It hasn't
Okay,
been a rivalry.
so
for a little bit.
what would hurt you more?
It's like
if Liverpool wins or Arsenal?
Calgary and Edmonton.
Liverpool,
Manchester hasn't been.
Yeah, so what?
Manchester Liverpool rivalry is like us, the Flames, and the Oilers. It's like it's not really competitive. It hasn't been competitive for a really long time.
Fair.
I'm not.
Sorry, what would? What would?
Flames? You.
That's what you guys are doing.
What?
You're about to get.
Bro.
At least we're still in the
Bro,
league.
we winning trophies, bro. It's okay.
Yeah,
When did they win the Europa League?
2018.
Yeah, okay.
When did you guys last win the cup?
I know. That's
Never.
We won a cup.
Okay,
but
we won a cup.
Then they got one.
What would piss you off more, Liverpool wins or Arsenal?
I think if Arsenal won.
Yeah, it would just
because they've never won the Champions League.
They haven't won anything supposedly.
Yeah.
The Kroenke family. I mean, you get
Liverpool. It's like
in
they've
the last
won recently, so I can.
They choked last year. Like they were beating PSG after the first leg.
Yeah, but in the last 5 years, the Kroenke family could potentially have all 4 of their major teams win a chip.
The Rams won, right? Yeah.
The Rams, Avalanche, the Nuggets.
Bro, it's Liverpool.
Shout out to them.
I don't think Liverpool will win it. I think Real, man. Real.
But
I mean, I like Barca obviously to win. I'll also say Liverpool could be a fun team to watch win.
Why aren't you cheering for Real? I'm just taking in. I thought you were a Real fan.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
So who's your number 1 team for this?
I hope Real wins.
Okay, but what is your like unbiased opinion on who has a realistic chance?
I think
when you look at the group stages, who has a OKC type of run in them?
I think Liverpool's looking really good, but I think the sleeper team that would make you a lot of money is Chelsea. Chelsea looks really solid right now.
Okay.
Chelsea's the Indianapolis Colts.
Like,
I'm throwing it out there.
Like they're the Packers, I would say.
See, like
I'd say Milan has a better chance than Chelsea.
No.
We'll see.
No.
We'll see. Well, we still have like 8 months till the final.
8 months?
Yeah.
What?
This is what I'm telling you. Yo, Muneeb, when I tell you this is group stage, I don't start watching till December, January.
I thought this was next
this is like to find out. No. The final happens.
That's a ridiculous thing that you just said. We have a whole season together.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then, bro, these Champions League games only happen like once a month.
Hold up. This whole 8 months, what is Man United doing?
They're playing in their own league play.
They're playing league.
Like they're like in the Premier League.
Yeah. There's a lot of competition.
Just go to AAA. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Is this like just get relegated at that?
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous.
Yeah, it's just because like
8 months of a season. That's like the NFL having their season and like not having the 30
No, it's like it's like the NFL having a season, right? And then on the side, let's say there's other
the CFL's having
theirs.
Yeah.
It is. Wait, can I explain? Okay, it's like the NFL having a season. Let's say the USFL, the CFL, and they were all good.
Yeah.
So they pick the best teams out of all that, and then they have their own Champions League season.
Yeah.
No, but
which you only play games like once a month for Champions League.
I'm saying like them having multiple competitions is just like the NBA Cup. It's just like the competition within the competition, kind of.
And we all know how we feel about the NBA Cup.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my god, this is so Mickey Mouse. Are you upset that they didn't qualify?
No, like I am, yeah, but like it's like
because didn't we? I think we were talking about it a month ago. You thought they were gonna win the Champions League.
No, I think that's the Premier League.
Oh, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, but they can't win the Premier League.
Why not? They didn't qualify for that.
When we sit here in May,
because like
in May,
because look at all these other teams that are in the Champions League. Liverpool, Arsenal,
how come
they are gonna win the Premier League? One of them.
The thing is, it's
Champions League, Premier League happening at the same time.
Yeah. So it's multiple competitions.
But you only play for the Champions League once a month.
You guys call the NHL a
This is the dumbest sport. It is so dumb. We'll see you tomorrow. And then, we'll be back tomorrow with more sports. Hopefully not more footy because that was a little bit ridiculous. Unless there's actually some good news that comes out of the Man United. Okay. So that'll be good. Some good stuff. Hopefully we get to see some teams do some incredible things. Obviously magical runs are happening. Every team that is in Champions League hope right now. Obviously everybody's hope. This is an 8-month season. We just found out. We thought it was going to be potentially the next month. Thought it was going to be 8 weeks, actually. 8 months, absurd. So we'll see. We'll follow along potentially here and there every 3 weeks, maybe every month, simply because right now it doesn't matter, is what it sounds like. And then, we'll kind of go from there. See you tomorrow. Peace.